Let's talk about power for a minute. I think one of the reasons people get so frustrated with politics is because they keep expecting the system to behave the way they were told it was supposed to behave. You grow up hearing about checks and balances, the will of the people, public service, accountability, the rule of law, and all these clean ideas about how government works. And I'm not saying those things don't matter, they do, but they don't explain everything. At some point, if you're paying attention, you start noticing the facts don't always settle the argument. Outrage doesn't always change the outcome. Being morally right doesn't automatically give you power. And sometimes the person who won the debate still loses the actual fight. That's the part most people don't talk about. A lot of people are arguing politics as if truth is enough by itself. But in the real world, truth has to travel through institutions. It has to be framed. It has to be repeated. It has to be legitimized. It has to survive procedure. It has to get past incentives, relationships, legal interpretations, media narratives, and people who may benefit from things staying exactly as they are. And that's where most people get stuck. They think they're watching a fair argument, but a lot of times they're watching a power contest that started long before the public ever saw it. By the time everyone is yelling online, the frame may already be set. The legal path may already be chosen. The institution may already be protecting itself. The coalition may already be deciding who is worth defending and who is safe to abandon. That doesn't mean everything is hopeless. It means you have to know what you're looking at. That's really why I wrote Built for Power. I got tired of watching smart people walk into political conversations with facts, passion, and good intentions, but no understanding of the machinery underneath the conversation. They could explain what was wrong, but they couldn't always explain why the wrong kept surviving. And once you see the pattern enough times, you realize that the problem isn't just that people don't know politics. It's that they were never really taught power. They were taught the visible parts. You know, the elections, the speeches, branches of government, court cases, campaigns, laws, votes. But they weren't taught the quieter parts: legitimacy, incentives, access, timing, bureaucracy, public perception, narrative, procedure, and institutional survival. That's the world this book is about. Built for Power is not about telling people what party to join or who to hate. I'm not interested in any of that. There's already enough of that everywhere. This book is about learning how to read what's happening beneath the noise. It's about understanding why some people survive scandal, why some movements gain attention but never gain power, why courts can turn political outcomes into legal reality, why bureaucracy outlasts elections, and why the room before the vote often matters more than the vote itself. Because once you understand power differently, you don't watch politics the same way. You stop reacting to every headline like it appeared out of nowhere. You start asking better questions. Who benefits from this? Who framed it first? What institution gained room to move? What procedures is controlling the outcome? What coalition is protecting this? What does the public now believe that it didn't believe before? That's the shift. That's what Built for Power is trying to give people. Not more noise, not another rant. A better way to see. Built for Power officially releases December 15th, and pre-orders are now open at redbookofpower.com. If you've ever felt like politics was moving before the public understood what happened, this book was written for you.